morning, everyone, and welcome to the Be Fantastic YouTube show, home of the Be Fantastic movement. I'm Dr. Fantastic, and if you've been following the show for the last 165 days, or actually the last 2 years, but I've been on the road 165 days, 12,000 miles, 22 states, stayed in CBD farm, ranch, hunting ranch, hotels, motels, Airbnbs, and hostels and campgrounds. And I've been bringing you fantastic interviews from billionaires to bums. Everyone has a great story. Sometimes they're a fantastic story. So I'm trying to bring you entertainment because a lot of you are sequestered at home. I've gotten over 85,000 views in the last couple months, mostly from the Sturgis event I went to. But I've brought you a lot of paid entertainment where, like Johnny Cash Museum, I paid to get in and photographed it for you. So there's at least 30 different shows where I had to pay to get in, and I've videotaped it for you, my listening audience. And I wanted to do it for you because I think you're supporting the movement, which is about making the world a kinder, more civil place. And that's my mission. And it's really easy. You just have to stop saying the word good, and it's going to help. Because it gives out positivity, it gives out energy, it gives out kindness. It's a magnificent word. It's a fantastic word. It means unimaginably good and beautiful. So, for you newbies, the next few days before I leave the country will be mostly me giving my philosophies. And I have a lot of philosophies. Being a motivational speaker, I have gone through a lot of things in my life, and I look at everything in a positive manner, and that's what I want to instill upon everyone I meet and everyone who listens, that you have to look at everything in a positive light. So today's philosophy is on what I call left and right turns. Everybody, every day, turns left and right every day. It's a decision they make to go this way or that way. A big one for me was at 17 to hitchhike around the world for my education or go to college. Well, I hitchhiked around the world. And my theory is, my philosophy is, you must believe every turn you make is the correct one. You didn't make the other one, so there's no reason to think about it. That's the rear view mirror. I don't believe in rear view mirrors. So, I've got a great example on left and right turns yesterday. I mean, I've got a million of them. But yesterday, I left New York City, decided to go to Florida, and then I said to myself as I'm driving, it was Sunday, I had nothing else to do. Because I'm traveling around the world, I have nothing to do every day except for what I want to do. And I said, well, I'm going to drive 1,000 miles. That's a lot of miles in one day. See if I can do it. I ended up driving more than that, but here's the problem. No problem. I'm driving down south. I'm about 700 miles into the trip, and I hear that there's thunderstorms in Florida. That was my destination, and a hurricane in the Gulf Coast. So I'm thinking, I don't want to really spend a couple of days in a hurricane. So I decided to turn right to go to my second destination, which is Missouri, and I went through some back roads, because it wasn't big highway right there at the time. GPS helped me out. But what was really fun was I was in the middle of the night, nobody around, so I pulled over and I looked at the stars. I love the stars, and that's why I love camping. And that's why I suggest you go camping, because the stars are worth it. Shooting stars and what have you. So I actually drove 17 hours, a record for me, before I stopped for the night. And so I made a lot of left and right turns last night, and they were all correct. You've got to believe in your decisions. Now, here's the thing about my theory now. That was my example. But when you believe that your turns are all correct, you get confidence in your decision making, because that turn was a decision. With that confidence, you're going to get success in life. You need to be successful. You need to be confident to be successful, in my opinion. And with that success, you're going to be happy. I believe I'm one of the few motivational speakers out there that's motivating people to be happy, not to be rich. Because I know a lot of rich people, I know a lot of celebrities, and that does not necessarily breed happiness. So, today's lesson was left and right turns. The next few days, you're going to get quite a few of them. They're tried and true. I've helped a lot of people with this advice. It's really common sense advice, but I put it together in a different way, and I've had great success. Unless everyone's lying to me, I have great success. So, I'm going to go around the world with the Be Fantastic movement. I want you to subscribe, like, and share. If you've already subscribed, thank you for following the movement, and share these things with people that you love. Because it's about kindness. Saying the word fantastic, whether it's have a fantastic day, you look fantastic, you did a fantastic job, and most of all, when someone says, how are you, what you're going to get asked every day of your life, say you're fantastic. Went into to get some gas last night, walked in, a young lady said, how are you? I said, I am fantastic. She goes, wow, that is something else. And people get it pretty quick. And so that's my mission. Should you decide to accept it, come along for the ride. I'm going to go around the world, bring you daily videos. And for the next week, it won't be amusement parks or national forests or necessarily interviews, although it might be. But for the most part, I think it's going to be my philosophies, because a lot of people don't know where to find them unless you go to the phone app and you look under blogs and advice. Ask Dr. Fantastic anything, a section on the phone app. So the phone app is Be Fantastic. This YouTube channel is Be Fantastic. The movement is Be Fantastic. And I want you to be fantastic. That's the only way to be. Positive. Positive thinking manifests positive action. Negative thinking manifests negative action. Negative people, negative thinking are cancerous. Delete them from your life. Misery loves company. You don't need that kind of company. So tune in tomorrow. It's probably be one a day, unless you get inspired to do something different. Because I do change my mind quite often. But I've done a lot of amusements, Ferris wheels from across the country, the 660-foot high roller. I videotaped that in Vegas, to the Skyview in Atlanta, and Myrtle Beach, I think it's called Skyview. At any rate, have a fantastic week, everybody. I don't want to give all my advice in one day, but it's hours worth of advice. And you can always check out very, very early videos where I introduce myself, because not everyone knows who I am. Everybody, be fantastic. Thanks for watching, and always subscribe, like, and share. Bye-bye. Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say, I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.
I met Dr. Fantastic along life's way, and I heard him say, gotta say, I am fantastic.